Excuses is a hilarious short-form improv game. So this game is all about perspective taking and teamwork, and it has the added benefit of getting kids improvising, listening, and thinking in a writerly way of dramatic situations and high-stakes situations. So here's how you play. You set up a scenario. Someone is late. This could be late to school, late to work, late to a rehearsal, late to a constitutional convention, like whatever makes sense for your kids. And then your cast of characters includes a person who's late, an authority figure who's ready to reprimand them, and then 1 to 3 helpers with an excuse at the ready for the late person. So here we are playing it as if Professor Snape from Harry Potter has caught a student from Hogwarts late to class.
You decided to come to class, did you?
I did.
Before the game starts, the helpers come up with a brilliant excuse as to why their friend is late. However, the helpers can only use charades to communicate that excuse, and they cannot get caught helping. So at any moment, that boss or the teacher or the principal or whoever you've set in that authority position can turn around, and then they have to pretend that they're doing something else. For teachers, this is a great brain break in the classroom, but it can also be used to spark empathy for characters in the ELA and the social studies texts. And the bottom line is it's just fun. It contributes to positivity and belonging in your classroom and boosts those endorphins, helping the group feel joy and bond. Here are some tips for playing. So physical staging is important for this game. Arrange the players so that the boss is in between the late person and the helpers. And at any moment, the boss can turn around and catch the helpers trying to tell the person why they're late. Make sure the excuse doesn't get too unwieldy. It should be something that the kids can act out simply, and it can be realistically guessed.
My stuffed bunny fell off the bus, out of the bus window.
Set a time limit on the game. So I like 2 minutes for all that guessing and acting to happen. You can spotlight individual students, set it up as only 1 helper, and then after 1 minute, if the late person hasn't guessed it yet, they can call up some friends to help them act it out. Encourage group participation. So if the idea is that a bus ran over your stuffy, then everyone should act out as if they're a bus. Kids will want to do it just solo, but help them see how great it is when they work as a team and how much more likely their friend is to guess what they're telling them.
Out of the bus. It was something really important. It was a good friend of mine.
Friend of yours fell off the bus?
It was a bunny. It was a bunny.
A bunny?
It was a bunny. It was my stuffed bunny.
At the time limit, or when this late person has successfully guessed why they themselves were late, just put a button on it for that authority figure so that the story feels complete. It can be a simple line of dialogue that they say oh, well, then that's understandable. This will add supportive humor and round out that story.